Everybody, and this time around we'll be talking about how to add items. How to add items, and when you log in, when you log in, moniebook.moneypoint.com, the usual way of logging in with Moneypoint, and using a username and a password. It brings you to this page that you're seeing now. This page is the home page, right? And from the home page, you can simply just click on add item. Add item here. This add item here. This you click on it, add item, and it pops up this. It says select the item type that best fits how you sell and manage it. So in Moneybook we have three categorizations of items. You have standard items, variant items, and bundled items. A standard item is a standalone product you sell individually, e.g., a bottle of water. Then variant item, a product with multiple variation like size or color, e.g., t-shirts sold in small, medium, and large. Then thirdly, bundled item, a collection of items sold together as one, e.g., a set with t-shirt and a cap. Let me go over it again. Standard item are products you sell individually. And what qualifies an item? Whenever you are in a BO's outfit, or whenever you are in a BO's outfit, what qualifies them to become a standard item is as far as that product does not have any variation. That's a product of the same brand, right? But does not have various variation. That product is a standalone item. It's a standalone item. But once a product has this one product, it has various variation that could be in form of maybe size or color or quantity or color. Size could also be weight, right? If something one is 50 kg, another one is 25 kg, another one is 5 kg. Once you have that variation, like for example, if you go to a BO's shop, let's say a BO that sells bag of rice. If you go to the shop now and you see 50 kg rice, and that particular product, you ask the BO, say, this item now, do you sell anything lesser? He says, no, it's only 50 kg we sell, we don't sell anything lesser. That product is a standard item. But if that BO tells you, if that BO tells you that this big bull rice that I'm selling, I sell 50 kg, you see 50 kg, you see another smaller one, 25 kg, you now see another one, so they tell you that it is 1 kg, the same big bull rice. That has become a variant item. So an item could become, a standard item could become variant as long as you have other items in that business place that are of the same brand name, right? But have various size or weight, right? So that's what the standard item is. Like this bottled water now. Bottled water is not necessarily a standard item. For example, there are bottled waters that you will see big, like Lassienne, or is it Ever? You have big Ever, you have medium Ever, you have small Ever. Ever water. Ever table water. Right? So their ED might not totally be correct. So that somebody will not go and say, once you see bottled water, you say it's a standard item. No, once the item has various things that differentiate different things that comes in forms of size, it becomes a variant item. So I think I should first of all talk about I should first of all show an example of a variant item. So I click on variant item. Once I click on variant item, the item name, I have something here that I'm working with. So let me use injection. Injection. This is something I got from one of our BRMs. All right. Injection. Let's say that's the item name is injections. It's like a pharmacy and they have injections. So you can work with injections. So whenever you are working with your phone on Moniebook and you see that, like currently now my screen is hanging. Whenever you are doing this and you get this hanging screen feel, what you do is you click on close. This close here. This close here. This one. You click on close on the down part of the screen. Click on close and immediately it unfreezes. Like now it has frozen again. It's actually like a bug, right? But this is how we manage it. So like now. So I just click on close. But you just click on close. Once you click on close, it goes off. You can see that I can begin to edit again. So item name is injections. Category, I can call it. Okay, let me create a category for it. So if I click on category and I click on category, I'm not seeing any. If you click on category, um, because it's a category that has not been created before, what I do is I click on category and then I begin to type. So let's say I want to call this category injectables. Injectables. Because it is not a category that has been created before, you are seeing this blue icon here, this box here that says I should create category. So after typing it in, it tells you to create category. So I click on create category and I click on this injectables here again that has a plus sign. Click on it and automatically injectables become the category. The next is measurement unit. Measurement unit is how, even though category is optional, so you can skip it. But what categorization does, it helps you to easily find an item because items that have the same categories are placed together. So measurement unit teaches the third thing. Remember what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to create an item and we've added injection, category injectables. You see this has popped up again. Click on it. There's always something that happens whenever you mistakenly click on this category. So that's why you just use that close option to go back. Like right, okay, my screen, okay, you see, like right now my screen is frozen again. So once I minimize my keypad, like here, I minimize my keypad. Okay. So measurement unit, I don't think I have bottles as a measurement unit already created. So I'm not even seeing them. I'm seeing the create measurement units highlighted in blue here. So I'm going to just click on it to add the measurement unit. So you see create measurement units in bottles. So this injection is measured in bottles. You can put an abbreviation, whatever you like, put as abbreviation. You can even type the word. Then unit precision. If you click on this arrow here, it tells you these bottles, how do you sell it? Do you sell it 1-1? Do you sell it half? Like, so clicking on this arrow here, brought out this interface. I'm seeing 1, 0.0, 0.00, 0.0. Do you understand? Now, unit precision, you choose it based on how the item is sold. Like an item that is not divisible, has a unit precision of 1. Like this, I'm not sure that this injection and they sell half. It's always 1. So unit precision will be 1. But for example, the item is an item that can be divided into two, I will choose 0.0 as unit precision. The reason is so that, the reason is so that this business owner can sell half of the item, right? So the unit precision is based on what, how the item is being sold, the variation in which the item is being sold. So we could choose 0.0 for an item that could be sold at, means that when they are trying to sell, they will sell at 0.5. They will choose 0.5 as a quantity because 0.5 is the same thing as half. There's another one here, 0.00. 0.00 is for an item that can be sold quarterly. Any item you say, you have the bill tells you that this item, if they sell them, they divide them into 4, sell. Such an item now, you can use 0.0, and you know that 0.0 can give you 0.25, and 0.25 is the same thing as quarter. This is a little bit of mathematics, but it's nothing difficult. 1 over 4 is 0.25. 1 over 5 is 0. Yes, 1 over 5 is 0.5, right? 0.5, yes. Then 1. So, if I click on it, an item that is not divisible, that is not divided, I'll choose 1. An item that is divisible, I will choose, that is dividable into half, I will choose 0.0. An item that can be divided into quarter, I will choose 0.00. An item that may be like petrol or gas, that, let's say, people want to buy a particular amount, and that amount can be in a range of quantity. Let's say 5,000. If do you understand? So that kind of item, now you can choose something like gas, or those liquid items, but they are sold in liters like that. You can choose 0.000. Do you understand? But in this particular case, I'll choose 1 because this bottle of injection is not dividable. So I'll create unit. And I think the unit has been created. If it's not, you search for it. And it's bottles. And look at it here. You just click on it again and it's highlighted. The next thing you are saying is available branches. Select where this item will be available. Choose as many branches as you need. If, for example, we don't sell injections in another branch, like for me now, I think I have 2 branches selected. I have Oyibo. Okay, let me go back how I got it. I just clicked on this arrow. As I clicked on it, it's showing me all my branches, which is Old Refinery Road Office and then Oyibo. If, for example, now I want to sell this item only in Old Refinery Road, right? I will select only Old Refinery. So let's say if I click on this box here, it opens up everything. So I can off Obigo and confirm. And this item is only available at Old Refinery Road. This is how to manage branches that has items. There are some items that will be in branch A, will not be in branch B. So you need to be careful to select. What's it called? You need to be careful to select the right branch here. So let's say if I click on this arrow here, if I select this box, it automatically selects that this means this item can be loaded to my this one says available in current and future branches. So if I click on this one, it means that this item will be available in current and future branches. Check to make sure this item is available in every branch, in every current and future branch you will create. Do you understand? So that's what this arrow does. This box ticks these boxes. This box telling you that okay, yes, you are giving an order for it. Anytime you open a branch, this item will be available. So that you don't have to do it manually. But if I click on this, it gives me these 2 options. I can decide to off one, I can decide to on, or I can decide to click on this and everything is on default, so I confirm. So all selected branches. The next thing you are seeing in this process of trying to create an item is to track inventory. It says enable stock tracking so that you can keep track of your inventory and receive daily email alert if this item reaches critical level. Right? It just means that if I on this toggle here, I can track inventory, which is one of the many advantages of a Moniebook solution, that business owners should be able to track inventory, right? So if you off this, you can track inventory, but if you on it, you can track inventory. So the next thing you are seeing is variant. Says create multiple variation of your item, which in this case is injection, e.g. color, size, weight. Each variant can have its own SKU, cost price, and sell price. So if I click on this add variant here, this one, if I click on this add variant here, I'll be able to start adding variant items. So I click on add variant. And the next thing is create variant sets for groups. Okay, just basic English. So set name. We can call it, since it's injection. Set name is like, what is the best thing that that differentiates these various items? So it could be function, like in this case now, all the injections in this pharmacy, they have various function. So what differentiates all the injection we have here is function. The variation is based on function. They are all injections, but they have various functions. So my set name is function. Your set name could be weight. If for example, you're having an item that what's it called? You have an item that has various weights. Set name could be weight. Then option, you'll put maybe 70 cl, 90 cl, and don't worry, I'll show you how I'm creating the other options. And 1.5 liters, right? And 2 liters, 2 liters. Wow. So, right? This could be for bottled water, but of course, I'm not working on bottled water. So, what I'm working on injections, and these various injections, I'm trying to put variants for. They have various functions. So, functions are the basis. Okay, I think I should delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. So, functions are the reason why it's what I'm using to differentiate these various injections. So, it's function for me. So it's looking for one word that best describe what differentiates the various items. So option 1, according to what I have here, is Lysonate. Lysonate is a kind of injection. So option 2 is there waiting. Click on option 2. You start typing. The second type of injection that does a different kind of function is called Obet. Paracetamol. Paracetamol. The third option is vitamin B. Vitamin B complex. The fourth option is Green Live. Okay, now, okay. Green Live. Okay, now. If you're wondering how I got this thing, it's just basically asking your BO. The BO will tell you what the item is, and you write it out. This is Genata. So your job is not to know what the item is. Your job is to ask the BO what the item is, and you finding a way to write it out. So I'm done. I have only 4 kinds of injection here. So once I'm done, I'll click on next. and it shows me, tells me, look at the various kind of um the various variations I'm creating, like sultanet, obet paracetamol, vitamin B complex. Do you understand? So I'll click on create variant, right? So when I click on create variant, this pops up. Then it begins to ask me, right on the interface, it begins to ask me what is the total stock we have for Lysonate. And I think here we have, when you click on it, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, I want to work on the first one, which is Lysonate. So I click on it. Okay, so I'll click on Lysonate. I'll click on Lysonate, which is one of the variant of the injections I created. So I'll click on Lysonate. If I click on it, you will see edit variants. Then underneath you are seeing variant details. Then number 2, inventory level. Okay, so we'll just look at variant details first of all. So remember, what we are editing is Lysonate. What we are trying to create is Lysonate. If you have a supplier for Lysonate, you could type it in here. So let's say it just goes the same way. Like if you have a supplier for it, you could it's actually optional, right? And it's the same way we create measurement unit and categories, just to type the name and then create it, right? So but I'm going to leave that part. So the cost price for Lysonate, let's assume it's 500 naira, right? And then the next thing you are seeing is pricing type. Very important. You are seeing, if you click on this arrow by the side, you will see fixed price, variable price. If I click on fixed price, meaning that this Lysonate has a fixed price I want to sell. Or I usually sell a fixed amount. I usually sell. But if you meet a BO that says that this is our item, we have wholesaler price, we have retailer price, we have the price we sell to various kind of people. Those kind of people, now you, instead of using fixed price, you click on variable price. I think this answers the question that somebody asked yesterday in the meeting. When someone asked, what about, how do you add items for people that have various prices they sell? Choose variable price, right? But in this case, I'm going to choose a fixed price, right? And the fixed price for Lysonate injection is 1,000 naira, right? Then I'm going to update variant. Okay, no, sorry. So I have put the sell price. So it's immediately telling me that I'm making a profit of 500 naira with a margin of 50%. And it's telling you that we calculate your gross profit by, okay, this is actually not important. The next part you are seeing is SKU and barcodes. It says add a stock keeping unit or scan a barcode to identify your item. Okay, this one is the SKU means stock keeping unit, right? That one is systemically generated. Then this other part, and you see barcode. This is the part whereby you can connect a barcode scanner to, if the product has a barcode, you can actually connect a barcode scanner here, or you can basically just even type the number on the barcode here to make it sellable with barcode. So we don't have a barcode actually, so let's just leave that. But I'll do a separate video on barcode scanning and all of those, right? Okay. So remember, the first thing we worked on is the variant details. Next thing is inventory level. So if I click on inventory level, it's showing me two things. It's saying, you know that I have two branches. Right? I have two branches, which is Old Refinery branch and Oyibo branch. based on this account that I'm using. So if I had only one branch, I'll just be seeing old refinery branch. So it's asking me to say what is the current stock of Lysonate that I have. So if I click on it, you see that it does not adjust. I have to click on this adjust stock. So if I click on adjust stock, right, if I click on adjust stock, the next thing is not any what's my current stock. Okay. If I click on adjust stock, for me to be able to edit this, if you see I'm clicking this current stock and it's still not clicking, it's because I have to choose something. So it says I clicked on adjust stock and this popped out. And what popped out is it says reason for adjustments. So I'll click on inventory count. Then I'll now click on counted stock. Counted stock is, let's see, what is the counted stock that you see? It's 20. Right? 20. Then for Oyibo, no, I don't have any details in Oyibo. I don't want to put any details for Oyibo. But if I have for Oyibo, I can just skip, right? I can also click on adjust stock. Right, reason for count, let's say 50 there. So it means that I've added item for 2 locations, or for two businesses. So adjust stock, reason is inventory count. Right, the third thing you are seeing here is price override. If you click on price override, now the meaning is, do you want to override the price that you sell in a particular branch? For example, I did something for a pharmacy, and one of the things I noticed, they have 2 branches. They have one at GRE and they have another one at Airport Road, Rumodumaya. So when I met the woman, one of the things I realized was that they have prices they sell. They have GRE price, they have Rumodumaya's price, Airport Road price. So, and let's say they sell this item for 1.5 in Rumodumaya. I could do a price override and say this item is 1.5. I could do a price override and say this item is 1.5 in Rumodumaya. Sorry, in Old Refinery Road. And in Oyibo, it is 1,000. Do you understand that? This is not necessary. You mustn't touch this part. But just know that we have that kind of feature whereby you can do price override. I think what I will do is all these various things, I'm going to be doing individual videos about how all of this, how to do price override and all of those things, right? So this is price override in case you need it. Do you get? This is different from fixed price, variable price. All right. So I think I'm done. If you go from variant details, you see that I've inputted everything apart from suppliers. Okay. It's actually beginning to suggest a supplier to me, but I don't want that. I don't want to add any supplier. So cost price, selling price is fixed. SKU is there. There's no barcode. Inventory level, I'm seeing okay, I've given them my inventory level, right? So for me to have gotten here, I had to click on adjust stock. I hope you remember that. Then price override is not necessary for you to touch this toggle, but if you need to. So when you're done with all of this, you can simply click on update variant. Voila. And if you can see now, total stock for Lysonate is at 70, 50 at Old Refinery Road, and 20 at Oyibo branch. So I'll do the same thing for the other injections. So if I click on it, I think I'll be faster this time around. Cost price is I think I said 10k, and variable price or fixed price is 16,000 naira. I sell for 16,000 naira, right? So 16,000 naira. So let me put inventory. For inventory, let me adjust stock for old refinery, and I'm counting inventory for old refinery, and what I counted is 20, right? And then for Oyibo, if I click on that arrow, I adjust stock for it. I counted inventory and I counted maybe 23. Then maybe I'm not doing price override. I can just simply update variant. You see, so I put 23, so it's giving me the total stocks across branch, which is 43. Vitamin B complex. Let me do this quickly again. Maybe I'll just do a little twist here. Okay, cost price for vitamin B complex. Let's assume is 400 is 4,000, right? Then selling price. Let me choose let me click variable price here. It means that if I click variable price, it means that I will not set a selling price, right? Then I'll go to inventory level, adjust stock across branches, inventory count of 50, then Oyibo branch. Okay, let me not put anything for Oyibo branch. Let's assume that Oyibo branch does not have vitamin complex, so I can update variant, and you see it's simply 50, meaning that it is only available in one place. So even though this item is supposed to be available, but because I didn't see it in Oyibo, it's showing me 50. Let me do the last one for the last time. So this is quite repetitive, but it's a variant item. You have to do for it one by one. So let's assume the product is sold for 25, and let me just correct this again. This has a fixed price, and its fixed price is let's say 3,000 naira, right? And then remember that thing I talked about, price override. Let's assume I want to override a price and say at Old Refinery Road, I want to sell this item for 35. This is just like a reminder. So when I'm done with this, I can update variant. And if I do that, okay, I think I didn't do something correctly. Let me go back. Okay, let me check my inventory level here. Okay, I did not adjust stock. So if I click adjust stock, Old Refinery, inventory count, counted stock of, let's say, come on now, of let's say 56. Right, and let's assume there's no stock at the Oyibo branch. So I click on update variant, and you see 56. So with this, I can now simply create item. If I click on create item, these items have been created successfully, and they are variant items. So it's taking me back to my home page, right? But I have a lot of items added, but let me just tell you how you can view what you've added. If you click on the menu icon, you go to click on all items. This is here, right? Click on all items. Okay, I have a lot of items, so maybe I should search based on category. I know the category the category was injectables. So if I apply filter, I will see injections. Remember the item name was injections, right? And if I click on it, and it's an injection ranging from 1,000 to 16,000 naira, and we have 219 in stock. This is like a summarization of this item I just created, injections, which is in the category of injectables. So you see the advantage of creating categories, right? It was easy for me to search. So, and how do you know categories? It's simply by asking the business owner, what is the category? Or sometimes they might not know. You might need some level of intelligence, but it's optional also. In case you're not getting anything, just leave it. And the idea of adding items is actually, that for you to be able to subscribe a BO, you must add item and make a sale. Using the P8 terminal. So at least know how to add one item. I will do another video on how to add standard items, right? I'll do another video on how to add standard items. If you can add variant items, standard items are the least form of items. It's easier for you to do. So remember these injections, we click on it, you just see everything. Look, I can edit everything now that's there. Right, remember we created it as a variant item. If we scroll, we put it, is the item names injection, which is here, right? Injection. The category is injectables. The measurement unit is in bottles. These are available in all branches. We are tracking inventory, and as at today, we have Lysonate 70, Obet paracetamol 43, vitamin B complex 50, Green Life 56. So, okay, I'm seeing this one. This is interesting. Convert to standard item. Convert all variant items in this item to standard items. Wow, that's a new one. I will not be clicking it. One thing about the Moniebook is that it's continuous improvement. And that's why we are here. We'll keep, as everything is coming up. Like, I don't want to just even click on this convert. I'm going to probably doing a personal research on it so that I can telling us why and when we need this. So I'll just update this item, just because I was just going through it to see the item is still there, and I just checked it through. I could delete this entire item. If I click on it, delete it, and it's off. But of course, I'm not doing that. So that's how to add variant item, which is the list, which is like the hardest thing to do under adding of items. Thank you, and see you at the next exposition and talk. Thank you.